What's up, traders? Welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite trader, and today I'll be sharing my weekly bias for three major pairs: AUD USD, Euro USD, Euro AUD, and USDCHF. If you are serious about catching clean no move next week, stick around to the end because I'll be breaking down my key zones and also be watching for confirmation as well. So let's just dive in. Firstly, I'll start with basic market structure knowledge. Like I say, we know we have three type of market structure. We have the uptrend markets, uptrend market, breaking structure to the upside, breaking structure to the upside, breaking structure to the upside. Then you look for your opportunities around this zone. Opportunities around this zone here, or buying opportunities from this zone. So these are where institutional orders are being, placed. So that's how when you are in an uptrend market, you look for more buys. So coming down to another type of market structure, we also have a downtrend as well. That's series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low and lower high, lower low and lower high. Meaning that all these places which price broke structure, you'll be looking for more of sales around this place. You'll be looking for more of sales around this place. You'll be looking for more of sales around this place. So these are clean basic market structure. These are clean basic market structure. This there are three. There are three types. Let me just go straight to the other one. There are three. So there are three market structures. So I've already listed the uptrend and downtrend. So this other one, I think this other one is important as well, Sha. It's important. Also called ranging market. Ranging market. This one it doesn't have any particular direction it's going to. It's just ranging like this with no direction. So and again, inside that uptrend market, let me just say an uptrend market, having series of higher low, higher low. Once price keep on behaving like this, then it broke this other structure. This is called a change of character. That is breaking this other structure here. This is called a change of character. You get? It's called a change of character. Change of character. Why is it called a change of character? Because it broke this high. So it broke this high and this low as well, coming to change character, going to the downside. At this point, you start seeing price behaving like this. You start seeing price behaving like this. From this inducement, which is that initial high, come down, then tap the any other block or zone there, then start selling. You get to start selling from there. So before I dive into what we have today, um I believe you guys understand the basic market structure concept. So let's just dive in. If you should notice something here, this market it's in an uptrend market. So but I will want to go for a counter trading on this market. Why am I doing it like that? Because one, I have my market structure shift here. Like I said, I have my market structure shifts down there, and I my still have my break up to this side. And what else am I having there again? I'm still having my inducement. Everything I want to get a good setup, it is already here. It is already here. My inducement are initial high. You get, just like this. Let me draw it on the sketch. Inducement are initial high. Just like, let me draw it on the sketch. Just like you're having higher high. Sorry about that. Yeah, just like this now. Series of higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Then price came back, broke this previous low here. You get, broke this previous low, then came here and formed this initial high here. Yeah, came here and formed that initial high there. Then later drove went back a little, formed, then tap that any other block around this place. Once price does that, there is a higher chance of price, coming down to this point. So you place your order here and wait for price to at least give you your first TP here, your second TP here, depending on where you want your take profit to be. That's exactly what I did here. That's exactly what I did here. Coming here, sorry about that. Coming here to mark here as my point of interest. Yes, coming here to mark here as my point of interest. Coming to mark that place as my point of interest. That was exactly what I did. And if you should notice here, how why is like there's this question I do receive. Why is this place, like this point of interest? Why is it? How is it valid? It is valid because one, I have it's already a Quasimodo pattern, so it's valid because one, it causes it is a sweep of liquidity down there. So that's why I know how valid it is. It is sweep of liquidity down there. So this is what I'll be expecting this week. Then my TP will be somewhere here. Sorry, my TP will be here, this point. So let me first keep my position into here. This is my TP down there and my take profit. This is my take profit down there. So I think this is what I'll be expecting. I don't really trade much. As a trader, there's this particular thing you need to avoid. Analysis paralysis. Like a lot of you having a lot of analysis on, like, on your forex chart. No, no, it doesn't make any sense. It also, that's why it doesn't give you this good psychology, like you're having a lot of having a lot of analysis. It doesn't make any sense. At least as a trader, I need to have, even if the list is supposed to have maybe 3 or 4 analysis. Okay, I do see some traders having like 8. Sometimes they do have like 7. If you're having like at least in a day, trade like 2 times in a day, it's okay. But if you lose one trade and maybe you find like 2 setup, if you lose one trade, if you lose one trade in a day and you win the other one, just stop for that day. Maybe the next day you can now start trading. You get, all those ones are just for psychology help. You get, so, and I see, like I said, I'm going for 3 pairs. So I've done for euro, so I've done for AUD USD. So I'll be going for euro AUD, euro AUD, euro AUD, euro AUD. Okay, here we go. See euro AUD. Please, you need to be patient with me. Okay, euro AUD. Let me draw the sketch here. Euro AUD, just like this now. If you're having this kind of if you're having this kind of market structure, if you're having this kind of market structure, something like this, series of lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and price broke this high and later came back here, forming that inducement I told you about. Inducement are initial highs or low, which price will later come and sweep. So then price come back to this point, and maybe you target this place. So this is exactly how um the um the Euro AUD analysis look like. So you come there, and to mark your zone, this is like a Quasimodo kind of trade, Quasimodo reversal kind of trade. So you mark that as your POI, and this will be your change of character, and here will also be your inducement, like I said already, inducement. And don't forget, this is your break of structure. Before marking your setup, there are two things me I look out for. I normally look out for that break of structure, that BOS, there's the break of structure. I normally look out for the break of structure and inducements and also my POI. How do I manage to have good POI? POI, those are price example of POI that I use are mainly supply and demand and also order block. Order block are places whereby price institutional orders place their this thing, their order there. So I suppose not to dive into that topic, but let me just go straight to it. Order block, like I said already, it is where institutional orders placing their limits order there, whether for price to go up or down. Those are It's just where you need to place trade, and also make order too in the forex market. So let me give an example of another block. What makes another block valid is because one, that area of inefficiency must have that inefficiency this thing there. So let me name it like this. The first one, like those are another block must have at least three candles for it to make it valid. Two and three. So all these are then this is what you now do. Once you see something like this, let me make the week. These are week. I'm just giving you like an illustration there to look understanding. Okay. Then this is what you mark as your order block. Where if before you make your order block valid, there must be this gap here. This place, this is the gap. This is a fair value gap down here. This place, this is the fair value gap. That green box there, that's your fair value gap. Then the last candle before that gap is your order block. Again, is your order block. So the last candle before any fair value gap is your order block. So these are like high probability zones. The order block is a high probability zones. So I think I've done my best in explaining the order block aspect. So back to Euro AUD. If you notice, we are in an uptrend. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. Let me use the trend line this thing to draw to show you. We're in an uptrend. If you should notice, we're in an uptrend. See, and a good, very very good uptrend. So this is what price does. Price came here, broke structure to this downside, look structure to this downside. Let me check. Okay, there is a sweep of liquidity down there. So price that downside. And what now later happened? Price came here, gave us that change of character I was talking about. Give us that change of character. Give us that change of character. And now, like I said already, this is the order block. It must leave that inefficiency I told you about. So I'll keep here as my order block. I'll keep there as my order block. I'll keep there as my order block. So what am I waiting for now? I'm actually waiting for price, to come to that zone, and at least give me, because I've already seen my inducement. This is my inducement already. This is my inducement, and now come here, wait for confirmation. Wait for confirmation. Okay. After waiting for confirmation, look at my entry and my exit. Okay, this is exactly what I'm waiting for. This is a trend line inducement or liquidity, any I want to call it. Trend line liquidity. This is my trend line liquidity. So this is exactly what I'm waiting for. So it is a very good trade. At least if you catch on this to be out. So although my first TP will be here, first TP will be there, but because of that fair value gap you are seeing there. And lastly, USDCHF. 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 Okay, this is NZD card. I don't need to analyze this. Okay, NZD card. So USD So if you should notice in this pair, what trend are we? We are in a downtrend, right? Okay. Let me give an illustration. If since we are in a downtrend and you see like lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, then price came here from this double top down here. Double top down there. Then came to this place, this POI level. There's a high chance of price coming down to this previous low. You get. So this is a full sketch of what it look like trading in a downtrend. So you have your market structure, you understand that you're in a downtrend, breaking structure to the downside. Then this is your inducement, this double top. Then you now finally have your zone, your POI down there. Your POI down there. You have your POI. This is exactly what happened here. This is exactly what happened there. This place. You're having this place here now to be your break of structure. You're having it to be your break of structure. You're having it to be your break of structure. And this is your liquidity sweep zone. So this is your break of structure because it broke with a body candle. Then, like I said already, this is your POI. It's your POI. That's your POI level on. Finally come here. Okay. You mark there as your inducement level. Those are initial highs you get. Then you come here, pick up your tool, create that short, bring in that short tool. This is a good risk to reward trade. So these are the things I'm actually looking out for this week. So no two ways about it. So that's my brace for next week. Analysis for next week. On AUD, USD, Euro AUD, and NZD. Sorry, USDCHF. Just remember that this is just um my analysis. It's not like a financial advice. So before taking any trade, always remember to look for confirmation. You get. If you find value in this video, please don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Comment on the trading pair you are watching out for this week, and I'll reply to every comment. Okay, now see you guys in the next video. Thank you.